She said, "It's not the same thing. He's just my friend." When I objected to her weekend trip with her male bestie, I said, "I understand." Then I booked my own weekend trip. She found out how not the same it was when she saw who my travel companion was. I, 29 male, need to get this off my chest because I'm sitting in an airport lounge right now, and my phone is blowing up with messages I'm not reading. My girlfriend Jenna, 27, and I have been together for 3 years, living together for 1. Overall, things were good. We split bills, had similar goals, decent chemistry. But there was always this one friction point. Marcus. Marcus, 28, is her best friend from college. They text daily, have inside jokes, go to lunch twice a week. I tried to be cool about it because, hey, I'm not controlling, right? I have female friends too. The issue started 2 months ago. Jenna came home all excited. "Jenna, babe, Marcus found this amazing deal for a wine country weekend. There's this boutique hotel doing a promotion." "Nice. When are we going?" "Oh, actually it's just me and Marcus. It's been forever since we had friend time." "A weekend trip? Just you two?" Rolling her eyes. "God, don't be that guy. He's just my friend. We've been planning this forever. I'm uncomfortable with my girlfriend going on a romantic weekend getaway with another man." "It's not romantic. Wine tasting is just an activity. You're being super insecure right now." We argued for 2 hours. She kept insisting it was not the same thing as a couple's trip. Marcus was basically her brother. I was being controlling and jealous. She actually said I needed to work on my trust issues. Finally, exhausted, I said, "You know what? I understand. You're right. Friends should be able to travel together." Jenna hugging me. "See, I knew you'd come around. You're the best." She booked it that night. The trip was set for next weekend. Meanwhile, I made my own booking. Remember my coworker Natalie, 26? We'd gotten pretty close over a project last year. Professional, but definitely friendly. Grab drinks sometimes after brutal deadlines. She'd mentioned wanting to check out this new resort about 3 hours away. Texted her that night. Me, "Hey, random question. Still interested in that resort trip? I'm thinking next weekend." "OMG, yes. Sarah was supposed to go with me, but she bailed. You serious?" Me, "Dead serious. I'll book 2 rooms. Split the gas?" "Perfect. This is gonna be so fun." Booked it. 2 rooms, to be clear. But the resort packages included couples massage, sunset sailing, wine pairing dinner. The whole 9 yards. Their Instagram is full of romantic couple photos. Didn't mention it to Jenna. She spent the week packing, talking about all the wineries she and Marcus would hit. I nodded along, packing my own bag when she wasn't around. Friday came, she kissed me goodbye. "Jenna, see you Sunday night? Don't be mopey. Maybe call the guys for poker?" Me, "Actually, I've got plans too. Have fun." "Oh, good. See, healthy separate activities." She left. I waited an hour, then headed out myself. The thing about social media is that everyone uses it. Natalie posted a story from the road. Selfie of us in my car, sunglasses on, Starbucks cups, captioned, "Weekend adventure loading." 20 minutes later, my phone exploded. Jenna calling. Ignored it. Texts flooding in. "Who is that? Are you f***ing serious right now? Call me back now. This is not the same thing and you know it." 15 missed calls by the time we reached the resort. Finally texted back, "Having a weekend with a friend like you said, it's not the same thing, right? Natalie's just my coworker. Don't be insecure." Phone immediately rings. Natalie glances over. "You gonna answer that?" Me, "Nope, let's check in." Update 1, Saturday afternoon. So the entitlement escalated fast, like 0 to 100 real quick. Friday night was actually peaceful. Turned my phone on Do Not Disturb after sending that text. Natalie and I had separate rooms. She didn't even question it, super chill. Had dinner at the resort restaurant, caught the live music, genuinely good time. She kept asking if I was okay though. Natalie, "Not to pry, but your phone's been lighting up nonstop." Girlfriend's having some realizations. The weekend trip double standard thing? How'd you guess? Dude, you literally asked me on a spite vacation. I'm not dumb. Plus Jenna's stories show her with that Marcus guy at some romantic-looking vineyard. Woke up Saturday to 47 missed calls. 47. Plus texts from numbers I didn't recognize. Turns out Jenna had recruited her flying monkeys. Her sister Daniela, "WTF is wrong with you? Jenna's crying." Her best friend Qley, this is manipulation and you know it, super toxic behavior. Even her mom, treating our daughter this way is unacceptable. Call her immediately. The hypocrisy was stunning, but the best message was from Marcus himself. Hey man, just wanted to say this is really uncool. Jenna's upset and it's ruining our trip. I thought you were more secure than this. Marcus, the dude who took my girlfriend on a wine country weekend, is lecturing me about being secure. The audacity. Around 11 a.m., Jenna switched tactics. The angry text stopped. Now came the manipulation. Please just talk to me. I see what you're doing. Can we discuss this like adults? I'll come home right now if you stop this. Then she played what she thought was her trump card. Posted an Instagram story, her in a sundress at a winery, looking sad. Captioned, when you realize some people would rather be petty than trusting. The comments rolled in immediately. Her friends attacking me without even knowing the story. Men are trash. You deserve better. He's showing his true colors. You know what I did? Nothing. Natalie and I went to the beach. She posted a picture of us on paddleboards, tagged the location, big smiles, nuclear meltdown incoming. Update 2. Sunday morning, Jenna went DEFCON 1. Saturday night, after the paddleboard pic, she tried calling Natalie. Yeah, she social media stalked until she found her number and called my friend. Natalie showed me her phone. 18 missed calls from an unknown number, plus DMs on Instagram, Facebook, even LinkedIn. The messages were unhinged. I know you know he has a girlfriend. What kind of woman does this? He's using you to hurt me. Have some self-respect. Natalie, your girlfriend seems intense. Me, ex-girlfriend. This is exactly why I needed to show her the double standard. Natalie, want me to respond? Nah, let her spiral. But Jenna wasn't done. Around 10 p.m., she did something I didn't expect. She showed up at the resort. She drove 3 hours from wine country to confront me, left Marcus hanging to chase me down. The front desk called my room. Desk, Mr. Campbell, there's an agitated woman here claiming to be your girlfriend. Should we send her up? I don't have a girlfriend. If she's causing a disturbance, please handle it accordingly. Desk, understood, sir. I could hear her yelling from my balcony. Security ended up escorting her out when she wouldn't leave. She sat in the parking lot for another hour before driving off. The texts after that were something else. I cannot believe you had me removed. I drove 3 hours for you. Marcus is alone at the hotel now, thanks to you. This is abusive behavior. Then came the threats. I'm going home and throwing all your shit outside. Changing the locks when I get back. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Sunday morning, she tried a new approach. Sob story mode. I see what I did now. It wasn't the same thing. Please come home so we can talk. I'll cancel future trips with Marcus. Too little, too late. Natalie and I had brunch, did the resort spa, separate services before anyone asks, and headed back around noon. She was honestly the MVP through all this. Never made it weird, just let me vent when needed, kept things light. Natalie, for what it's worth, I think you handled this perfectly. She needed to feel what you felt. Thanks, sorry for dragging you into my drama. Are you kidding? This is the most entertainment I've had in months. Plus, free vacation. Drove home preparing for war. Update 3, Sunday night. Got home around 4 p.m. Jenna's car was in the driveway, which meant she'd left Marcus completely stranded in wine country. Dude had to Uber home or something. That's cold, even for this situation. Walked in to find my stuff wasn't thrown out. Instead, Jenna had laid out some kind of bizarre reconciliation scene. Candles lit, wine on the table, wearing the dress from our anniversary. Can we please talk now? Me? Sure. Let me just grab my stuff first. What? No, we need to discuss this. We can discuss it while I pack. Started pulling my clothes out of the closet. She followed me around, alternating between tears and rage. This is so unfair. What you did was completely different. Me, how? You know how. You took that girl to a couples resort. You went to wine country with a man who's been trying to sleep with you since college. Marcus doesn't see me that way. Check his Instagram likes. It's all your bikini pics. She actually pulled out her phone to check. The face when she realized? Priceless. That doesn't mean anything. Lots of people like photos. Cool. Natalie likes mine too. Doesn't mean anything, right? That's when she snapped. Full tantrum mode. Threw the wine glass at the wall. started screaming about how I ruined everything and turned something innocent into something dirty. Me, I literally did exactly what you did. If it's innocent when you do it, it's innocent when I do it. Jenna, it's not the same. Stop saying that. Why? Because you're the only one allowed to have opposite-sex friends? Only you can take weekend trips? Because I actually love you? This was just supposed to be fun with a friend. Me, and mine wasn't? The meltdown continued for another hour. Neighbors probably heard everything. She tried every manipulation tactic, crying about our 3 years together, promising to cut Marcus off, lie, threatening suicide. I called her sister, not playing that game, saying I led Natalie on, Natalie who I was completely honest with, claiming she was testing me. Sure, Jen. Finally, around 7 p.m., I had my essential stuff packed. Me, I'll get the rest this week. We're done. You're seriously ending 3 years over one weekend? Me, no, I'm ending 3 years over you, showing me who you really are. Rules for thee, but not for me? That's not a partner, that's a hypocrite. Left her there crying. Went to my buddy Derek's place. He had beer and a couch ready. Update 4, Tuesday. The extinction burst has been spectacular. Monday morning, she called my job, told my manager I was having a mental health crisis and needed time off. Manager called me. Hey, your girlfriend called, said you're going through something? Me, ex-girlfriend, I'm fine. She's going through something called consequences. Ah, one of those? I'll note she's not authorized to call on your behalf. Then she went nuclear on social media. Full smear campaign. When you find out your boyfriend of 3 years planned a revenge cheating weekend. Some men can't handle strong women with male friends. Manipulation and gaslighting are abuse, period. Posted screenshots of my texts but conveniently cropped out her parts, made me look psycho. Her friends ate it up. Comments about toxic masculinity, fragile egos, this is why we choose the bear, etc. So I did something petty. Posted my own update. Interesting how it's only cheating when I do the exact same thing she did. Attached screenshots of her original texts about the Marcus trip. The it's not the same thing messages. The stop being insecure lectures. Then the kicker. Natalie commented, for the record, separate rooms, no romantic anything, and he talked about feeling disrespected the entire time. Some of y'all owe this man an apology. The narrative flip was instant. Suddenly, her friends were quiet. Some even deleted their comments. But Jenna doubled down, started messaging my friends and family. My mother got texts about how I'm having an affair with a coworker. Mom called me, what's this about you cheating? Me, I took a friend on a trip after Jenna took her male friend on the same kind of trip. Oh, the Marcus boy? I never liked that situation. Wait, you knew? Honey, everyone knew. That girl's been playing you for years. Years. My own mother knew and said nothing. Tuesday afternoon, the real kicker came. Marcus called me. Bro, we need to talk. Me, no, we don't. She's losing it. She showed up at my apartment at 2 a.m., not my problem. She tried to kiss me. What? Yeah, man, said something about how if you could move on so fast, maybe she'd been with the wrong person. And? I turned her down. I have a girlfriend, dude. You have a what? Yeah, 6 months now, Jenna knew. The layers of audacity. She took a weekend trip with a taken man while accusing Emmy of cheating for doing the same thing with a single woman. Marcus, look, I thought you knew about Rachel. Jenna said you were cool with our friendship. Me. She said a lot of things. I'm starting to see that. Sorry, man. I honestly thought these trips were just friend things. Can't even be mad at Marcus. Dude was also being played. Final update. 2 weeks later. The aftermath has been chef's kiss. After the Marcus revelation, everything unraveled for Jenna. Turns out she'd been telling different stories to everyone. Told me Marcus was single and pining for her. Told Marcus I was controlling, but she was working on me. Told her friends I was emotionally abusive. Told her family I was probably cheating. When everyone started comparing notes, her house of cards collapsed. Her sister Daniela called to apologize. I had no idea she was taking these trips. She said she was at work conferences. Her bestie, Qley, unfriended her after finding out about the attempted kiss with taken Marcus. Marcus's girlfriend Rachel went nuclear. Posted all the screenshots of Jenna's flirty texts to Marcus over the months. late night thinking of you messages, photos Jenna sent that were questionable for a friend. But the best part? Remember that couples resort Natalie and I went to? They have a photo package where they take candids throughout the weekend. Natalie bought it as a joke and sent me the link. Every single photo shows us doing completely platonic friend things. Sitting across from each other at dinner, not next to. High-fiving after paddleboarding, not embracing. Separate loungers by the pool. It's literally the most unsexy revenge affair in history. I posted the album with the caption, "Since everyone's so interested in my cheating weekend, here's the evidence. Note the separate rooms keys in pic 3. Meanwhile, someone found Jenna and Marcus's wine country photos. Cozy dinner selfies, sunset watching, her leaning on his shoulder. The comparison was not favorable to her narrative. Last I heard, she had to move back with her parents, couldn't afford rent alone. Lost half her friend group who felt lied to. Marcus blocked her after Rachel threatened to go full scorched earth. Her job found out she lied about those conferences, used sick days for Marcus trips. She sent one last text last week. "I hope you're happy. You destroyed my life over nothing." I responded, "I didn't destroy anything. I held up a mirror. You didn't like what you saw." Blocked her after that. Natalie and I? We're actually friends now. No romantic anything. Turns out we're both dealing with breakup drama. Her ex was a piece of work too. We do Sunday brunch sometimes and laugh about how insane that weekend was. Started therapy to unpack why I ignored red flags for 3 years. Therapist said something that hit hard. She didn't think it was the same thing, because she never saw you as equals. Rules were for you, not her. Damn. Living my best life now. Got my own place, no double standards, no gaslighting, no platonic wine country weekends to worry about. And the ex who thought she could have her cake and eat it too? She's learning that when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Thanks for reading this novel. Felt good to get it all out. Remember, folks, if they get mad at you for doing exactly what they do, you're not the problem. You're the mirror they don't want to look into. Peace out.